Stock specific shares of Sun TV surged almost 11% in trade today after exit polls predicted a victory for the DMK in Tamil Nadu assembly elections. So how is this going to impact the company's fortunes? Mangalam Maloo joins in with the details. Mangalam?
Indeed, Sun TV was the stock of the day. In fact, not just the day, in the last 1 week running up to the exit poll or the last phase of elections in Tamil Nadu, the stock has gained almost 23-24%, a formidable amount of long build-up seen even in the FNO space on that counter. Now, I was running through a few numbers and I saw some correlation between the ad revenue growth of Sun TV and DMK's rule in the state itself. And now with exit polls indicating that Congress and DMK is set to return back to power in Tamil Nadu, we are seeing some traction build up in Sun TV itself. Mind you, these are just correlations and not indicative of any sort of causation itself. So DMK was in power in Tamil Nadu in FY7 to FY11 itself. So the chart of ad revenue growth during DMK power should come up for you right now. And we are seeing ad revenue growth of as high as 40% in FY10, which came down to as low as just about 23% in the last year of DMK's rule. By and large, ad revenues have been above that 23% mark during DMK's rule. On the flip side, while AIADMK, which was in power post FY12, we saw even in the first year of AIADMK, the ad revenue for Sun TV contracted, in fact, fell down to a negative 2.5%. And even in the best of years for the AIADMK's rule, the ad revenue growth never crossed 11%, which is much less than half of what we saw in the worst year of DMK's rule itself. In the year when AIADMK was returned to power in that month, May 2011, Sun TV lost about 9%. So it does have a bit of a sentiment impact on the Sun TV stock price itself. I spoke to a few analysts. They pegged EPS of 28 to 30 rupees in FY17 if indeed DMK does come to power, which implies that the EPS will rise much more than what it is right now in the 9-month FY16 of 16 rupees per share, and valuations will come up to about 14 to 16 times FY17 earnings, which compares to Z, which trades at around 35 times. So there is some headroom available in terms of valuation as well. That's as far as the ad revenue growth is concerned. But we also spoke to the media analyst at ICICI Securities, and he indicated that we will see a positive impact on the subscription revenues once DMK comes into power, and at the same time there is a strong case of EPS upgrades for Sun TV once DMK comes to the power. So let's hear out what he had to say as well.
If one were to assume that with the change in the government, possibly the collections from Arasu can improve and there is a movement towards digitization, especially in the core market of Chennai, then one can argue that performance of Sun TV, both financially and in terms of multiples, stands to gain. Clearly, they will stand to make more subscription revenues, and that will definitely mean change in EPS estimates for Sun TV going forward if one has a better picture of digitization ahead under the new government.
All right, we got a bit carried away, like some of the Sun TV serials themselves.